we had to inspect brake shoes and brake drums. And to show you what's wrong with these, if you can, right here, if you look at the shoe itself, right here how it's cracked, you would replace this. If it's chipped, it's very, very pitted, you would replace it. Now inside, if you look at the webbing, it's so totally rusted out and it's missing rivets. You would obviously replace it. But these shoes, because we don't have replacements for the truck, we're going to reuse them. Now it's the same story for shoes. This shoe. Now when you take off a shoe and you set it on the ground, you want to set it upright or set it on its side, like this. You never want to set it upside down. Because you can get oil on your shoe. If you get oil on your brake shoe, you're going to have to replace it. Now if you go over to the drum, if you look, usually there's going to, like right here, there's going to be markings and numbers telling you what the inside diameter of the brake drum would be. Once it exceeds that, you need to replace the drum. Okay, now if you take your hand, you feel inside and it feels wavy, and there's a lip. If it feels wavy, you might want to replace it, and if there's a lip, you might want to get it machined or just get a whole new drum. Okay, if it's overly rusted, I'd probably just replace it. When in doubt, throw it out. Now, if you look at the weights, usually there'd be a weight, like right here. Right here would be a weight. If the weight is missing, it's no longer balanced correctly. You'd have to replace it. Okay, now when you do this, you have your rollers, you have your springs. Your two rollers, your two springs. This is an odd setup. I've never seen this before. Your rollers, they're a two-piece roller, and usually they're going to be different setup, everything else. Then you have your three springs, your two return spring, and then your long spring. Okay.
Pause it. Okay.
All right. Now when you set up your brakes, I'm gonna set this up right here. See where this is all dug out right here. It's pressed in. It's supposed to sit on top of this. Now once it sets on top of this, you want to take your roller right back here, and it would sit in here. But you see how the S cam, this right here is the S cam. It's what, when you press your brakes, it will rotate and it will apply pressure to your shoes, to your drum. Now, because it's not set up properly, we're going to have to adjust it so it sits in this well. So we're just going to adjust it backwards. Like this.
Should I lower that again?
Loosen this. Simultaneously loosen this. Okay. How much more?
Yeah, it keep coming. You have a whole lot. Yeah, keep coming.
It's getting any looser?
Yeah, it's going.
All right.
How about now? Keep going. You have to bring it back like a whole inch. Right there.
What direction?
Same way you're going.
Oh, okay. Did you guys put the pins back in here? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It's just a little loose.
Keep coming. You're almost there. You have like a half inch. Almost there. A little bit more. I think one more turn. You're good. Right there. All right, now when you set up your brakes, to make sure you have the S-cam adjusted correctly, you want to take your roller, set it right here. Then you want to take your shoe, you want to set it up right here. Make sure everything lines up. Now it should be uniformed right here, sitting properly. Okay? Let me see if I have a light. Right in here. Right here, it should be sitting properly. Seated all the way around. Now down here in the S-cam, it should be as tight as it's gonna get. That is just about as tight as it's gonna get. And now, right now you have your S-cam adjusted perfectly good for your brakes. And you can start getting set up with your springs. Alright, now when you do this, you want to attach your return spring. And you want to set this up right here, just like this. Now, you want to take your wheel up. That happens a lot. Usually it's a spring that falls out, but it happens a lot. Now, go ahead, set it down. Set it down. You want to set it behind this. Let me hook it.
Good.
Alright, now that we got it hooked, you want to take your roller. You want to set on the shoe right here. Go ahead, lift up. Alright, Trent. Danny, come here.
Here.
Oh, never mind. We're good. Alright, set it down slow. Pick it back up. Right there. Now, when you have it, you want it to sit